In this video, we're going to talk about Plug Power, and we're going to answer the question, is Plug Power a millionaire maker? And the quick answer is no, it's not. Longer term, possible. Now let's zoom out to the monthly chart so you can get a perspective of where price has come from. And as you can see, it's come from a lot higher. You have to go back to the all-time highs in February of 2021, where price exceeded $60. But today, prices currently trade at $2.41. Now, prices is back within a monthly buy level, and although price is still trending to the downside, we can say that price is at an accumulation area. Again, one thing to note, this is the daily chart, and you did get buyers to step in back in January and then back in May, but the sellers are still in control. And as long as price stays below this 200-day moving average, which is anything below that, you're in a secular bear market. Anything above that, you're in a secular bull market. You can't get bullish as of yet. Some clues include the 4-hour chart. One could get bullish if this 13 simple 4-hour moving average starts pointing up like we have here. And if you get definitive moving averages on the 1-hour chart pointing up. But you can't get bullish yet. It is just too soon. However, if you believe in the company longer term, it's not a bad spot to start accumulating. So again, the question is, can Plug Power and is Plug Power a millionaire maker? Well, let's get into some of the news. So what is Plug Power? What do? They develop hydrogen fuel cell systems. They went public during the dot-com boom in 1999. They hit a high of roughly $1,500. Again, the shares now sell at $3. After the steep decline, Plug Power's stock only trades at 2 times this year's sales. Could this hated stock generate millionaire making gains in the future? Now, Plug Power generates most of its revenue by selling hydrogen fuel cell systems for electric forklifts, automated guide vehicles, and ground support equipment. Its 2 largest customers include Amazon and Walmart, so that's a plus, as they both make hydrogen power forklifts for their warehouses and fulfillment centers. Now, the company has carved out its own niche in the nascent hydrogen charging market, but it hasn't proven that its business model is sustainable yet. Its revenue rose 40% in 2022 and 27% in 2023, but analysts anticipate just 4% growth this year. Meanwhile, its operating margins are plummeting and its net losses are widening at an alarming rate. Another issue is Plug Power's overwhelming dependence on Amazon and Walmart. Again, its 2 largest customers, in which they had a sweet deal going on, in which they were granted stock warrants to subsidize the fuel cells they bought. Now, Amazon is still invested all of its shares, and Walmart invested nearly all of its shares by the end of last year. So for now, both retailers are still heavily invested in its business and should remain its top customers. In 2022, Amazon and Walmart both signed new deals with Plug Power to secure more liquid green hydrogen for their forklifts. Now, here's where things get a little hairy. With only $173 million in cash at the end of the first quarter of this year, Plug Power will likely continue to dilute its shares and taking on more debt to scale up its business. It recently secured a new $1.66 billion loan from the U.S. Department of Energy to build up to 6 green hydrogen production facilities, but that debt will nearly double its total liabilities. That makes for a messy balance sheet, should you prevent the bulls from rushing back as interest rates stay high. So, fundamentally, stay away. Technically, uh, kind of in the middle, right? Technically, a little weak, but you're at the lows. What would I do? It's a no touch. Let me know what you think, though. Is it a buy, hold, or sell?